Hi, this is Cherry Enchantress with Pixie Dust Tarot, and this is your daily dust for November 27th if you're watching in real time. But it can be for any time you stumble upon it. It is a timeless reading. We're using the Gentle Heart Tarot by Vanessa Samina, and it's a really beautiful deck. Very nicely made, with a beautiful box as well, with all these sparkles. A nice sparkly book with sparkly edges, and then this beautiful rose gold edging that I just love. Let's shuffle real good. Let's see what we get. Okay, let's take off the top. Ooh, you have the Seven of Diamonds. Beautiful. And strength, nice. And the Three of Swords. Okay. I got some interesting news that kind of wasn't quite a Three of Swords moment, but it sort of feels like that. You know, when somebody keeps the truth from you, and even if you're not even with the person anymore, or you're dealing with them, and then some kind of truth comes out later, just sort of surprising. Sometimes it can be a shock to the heart, but if you've had enough space and time between you and this person, then it may not be as difficult. And maybe it's just you like, oh, so I kind of knew something was up, and now this sort of validates it. Let's zoom on in though. Maybe we can get a more lighthearted message. So on the 26th, there seemed to be like some work that was happening, or, juggling a bunch of stuff, but getting a lot done. But there could be a time where you get a little overwhelmed, and the Seven of Diamonds kind of represents that. It doesn't necessarily, like, one day doesn't necessarily have to connect to the next day, especially if you're watching this just by chance, stumbling upon it. But if you are watching it consecutively, then this could be like you getting a little, feeling like you're a little overworked. But also, it's like spirit saying, don't stop now, just keep doing. The results may be slow, but they're sure. So I feel like with the Strength card, it's just kind of like stay strong, stay focused on your goals. And the Seven of Diamonds is saying be confident in the work that you put in so far, and trust your ideas, and everything's going to manifest into reality. It's all about the energy that you're using. And you know what? It's really, we get in our minds like we have to do something a certain way, in a certain order, and it has to be just so. But maybe if we loosen up our expectations a little bit and just kind of go with the flow a little bit more, but also stand up for yourself when you need your time and when you need to get your things done. So this is also, to me, this is the Beauty and the Beast card. So you could be dealing with somebody who you have to have a very special kind of gentle touch with. This is showing a relationship between the woman and the lion. And even though the lion is physically more powerful than the woman, she's like affectionate. She knows how to keep him calm and relaxed. She's like barehanded. She doesn't require any defense. It's like she has so much strength in her gentleness that she doesn't need that kind of force that a lion would use. And so the lion learns a lot from the beauty of this woman, of this gentleness of her. But I always see it as the woman is kind of like the guiding light, the guide, the good example, and then the lion is the protector, because the woman can be very vulnerable at times with her gentility. And so sometimes it's helpful when the woman has this ferocious companion that would protect her. I'm getting a lot of I'm getting a lot of, you know what I'm getting? I am getting familiar energy, like you're, a beloved pet or something as well for some people. And with the Three of Swords, not necessarily heartbreak, but claws, like something having to do with claws. So just be on the lookout when you're playing with your cats, if you have cats or even dogs. But I'm seeing claws more, like a cat claws. Just be careful because they might get a little bit too rambunctious. And yeah, I just see maybe a scratch here and there on you. Like I'm sure a lot of you cat people out there have a lot of scratches on you, but I think there's sometimes where some can get a little bit more severe than others. So just be on the lookout for that. Other than that, though, I think in a love relationship between couples here, it's like a physical and a mental connection, and it is, this is often called the soft control, and it's important not to control at all or try to control or see yourself as controlling. So you don't want to be a manipulator, or you don't want somebody to manipulate you. But I feel like if on the positive end, this is about showing the best example, like leading with love and being a good example through your loving energy. So yeah, but be careful because there could be some rejection coming from some direction. So, just acting out of love and only love and compassion and patience takes a lot of courage and resilience instead of getting angry and reacting out of insecurities. And the fact that you feel the need to protect yourself from rejection or hurt by others is also some kind of a show of strength, So there could be something going on, like this feeling of, being afraid to get not afraid to get hurt, but knowing that you can get hurt, but doing it anyway, like opening your heart, showing your love, and being vulnerable. And that takes a lot of strength and courage. And it might not just be you, it might be the person that you're dealing with. It has shown a different side of them where they're opening up more and being willing to be vulnerable. Because I feel like the Three of Swords doesn't necessarily mean that you're about to have a heartbreak. It could be a discussion about heartbreak. It could be somebody's talking to you and saying, I've been hurt before, and I'm trusting you because you're different, you're gentle, it feels like you're going to be gentle with my heart. And it could go both ways, right? It's hard to tell if the lion's going to be gentle with your heart, but the beauty is going to give the lion a chance, and vice versa. So it's important to let go of those fears of the past, of rejection, of hurt, of love going wrong, of three-way situations. And also, if you happen to be in any situation like that, where like a third-party situation, it may be a call to step away from that a little bit, or just a kind of a sign that's saying, with that kind of situation comes pain sometimes, and it's all on the way that you take it, all on the way that you look at it. Like, you could look at it as this sore wound that you deal with every day, or you could just look at it as acceptance. I accept this is what it is, and I'm just going to continue to lead with love and keep my heart open, and spirit will do as they will, as spirit wills with the situation, for the best of all, for the highest purpose. And there's really nothing much that you can do other than just be your best, highest self in the situation. And I think that pretty much answers those questions. So, just let go of the fear of that, and release it to the higher forces to take care of, because really in the end it's that love that conquers all. Love is the courage, right? So keep on loving. All right, well, I hope you like that. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.